On the 9th of June 1987, Larry Bird had one more chance to save the Boston Celtics. Pivotal Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Celtics and Lakers. The Lakers were ahead by 1, thanks to Magic's junior skyhook over 3 Celtics. The final seconds were falling away. Bird came open in the left corner.
And the Lakers dance off the court.
The win put the Lakers up 3-1. Soon they won the championship. Larry Bird would never again play in the NBA Finals. In 1991, Bird gave Boston one of his last great displays of defiance. Decisive Game 5 against the Indiana Pacers.
Bird is hurt. Bird is down, and he's hurt.
He left the game with a fractured cheekbone and concussion.
And Larry Bird is headed directly to the locker room for treatment and receives a standing ovation. And here comes Larry Bird.
He returned to the court like a man emerging from some private trial, and the Garden rose with him. Boston won. Bird finished with 32 points. And for one more playoff series, the old mythology held. Yet that same mythology was costing him. That summer, Bird underwent back surgery. A fragment from a herniated disc was removed. The operation was supposed to offer relief, but by then the injury had become more than medical. It had become the central fact of his final years. The back controlled his minutes. It controlled his movement. It controlled his availability. It was his cross. And then, in November 1991, Magic Johnson retired. For the first time, Bird was playing in an NBA without his arch-rival. By '92, Michael Jordan was the present tense of the league, and everyone else was being measured against him. Bird knew this. Boston knew this. Still, the Celtics were not finished. That was the world of March 15, 1992. It was a tour de force, Bird almost single-handedly keeping his team in the game. But, in traditional Boston fashion, the Celtics were down by 3 with only seconds remaining. What follows has captured the imagination of all those who witnessed the results of sport's greatest lesson: never give up.
Larry Bird is 1 out of 4 from downtown. 3-point Portland leads, and 2/10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's Bird. Whistle all over. He fires. And he's tied the game. The Trailblazers arguing that it should have been a two-pointer.
Bird's greatness no longer came from ease. It came through resistance. What is most striking, reading the newspapers from the morning after, is how quickly that moment was placed in the past tense. The writers did not treat it as a sign that Bird was back for good. They treated it as a return of something already understood to be leaving. Clyde Drexler himself admitted that the incredible three-point shot would live in memory for a long time. This was not nostalgia invented decades later. The myth began immediately. The Celtics won the game in double overtime. Boston swept Indiana in the first round of the playoffs, then met the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The series went 7 games. Had the Celtics won, they would have faced the Chicago Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals. It was a subdued finale to one of the NBA's greatest careers. Within months, Bird would retire. That summer, the world received one final improbable image. The Dream Team. A gift, you might say. It came from a time when the improbable still retained its mystery, when the great players did not yet seem interchangeable among franchises, brands, sequels, and engineered spectacles. Michael Jordan may have dominated media attention in Barcelona, but few, if any, could deny the miraculous pairing of two great rivals and friends. Jordan may have been, as Bird famously suggested, God disguised as Michael Jordan. But for the world to see Bird and Magic together, wearing USA across their chests, was to see one era bless the next. Which brings us back to Bird's one-handed offering 2 days before St. Patrick's Day. It was the last local miracle before the global benediction. In March, Bird gave Boston one last impossible shot. By summer, he belonged not only to Boston, or to the Celtics, or even to the NBA, but to the world's memory of basketball itself. And by February of the following year, his number hung from the rafters of the old garden, basketball's holiest cathedral. Number 33 now belonged to the ages.